I play more. This guy, all we do is how to play this. We can play. Some have it I would say they look sweet. I'll try it out. Yep, sometime.
Oh gosh, cocktails is just amazing. I had to take a little souvenir of the tequila.
Well, yes, I'll try it. Well, they have, they're hooked up there. Well,
Stick around.
Out of town. I'll try to make it sometime. I see the schedule, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I never know what it's gonna do, and sometimes it just starts, just turns on.
No.
Welcome, everybody, to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. My name is Jennifer. Yeah, so we have been having live music in this room every Friday night for 53 years. Yes, how many? Is it your first time here tonight? Are there any first timers? Well, welcome, welcome. So thank you so much for joining in the wonderful tradition that is this room. We've had many wonderful artists through this room over the years, so we're very pleased to have Admiral Radio tonight, husband and wife duo from South Carolina. So you're going to be you're in for such a treat. This is a listening room, so we want to listen and be respectful, and maybe also turn off your cell phones, please, because that's, you know.
That's a treat.
Yeah, that's, well, if we're all listening and then the cell phone goes off, it's a lot. It's really loud. So if you could do that, that would be wonderful. And please give a warm welcome to Admiral Radio.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much, Two-Way Street Coffee House, and all of y'all for being here.
All right, we're going to kick it off tonight with a song called Leave Me in the Dust.
It's okay if it ain't me, babe. Leave me in the dust, honey. Just leave me in the dust. Like a truck out to rust, honey. Just leave me in the dust. While you're out there on the road, turning over every rock and stone. Take my just leave it in the dust. Like a truck out to rust, honey. Just leave it in, just leave it in, just leave it in the dust, honey. Just leave it in the dust. Like a truck out to rust, honey. Just leave it in, just leave it in, just leave it all behind, honey. Just leave it all behind. Sunset in our time, honey. Let's take it as a sign. And leave it all behind. 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 Thanks, y'all. You know, it hit me in the middle of that song. This song kind of sounds like a breakup song, but we are happily married. Thank goodness.
Yeah, so far so good. We've been married for 4 years, and
That song's actually about Cody's beard, and it was freezing. And we were in Montana last year.
yeah, we were playing in Montana in January, and that was our first time ever experiencing sub-zero temperatures. Because, you know, us being from South Carolina, that's something that just seems like a myth. Like, there's no possible way it actually gets that cold and people go outside and do
What are
things.
we going to do? We have to borrow clothes from people and stuff to get out there. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were dredging through some snow, walking to get to the gig, and my face just started freezing, and I was like, I need to walk a little faster.
And I was walking slower because I was trying not to trip and fall all the icy snow. And I was like, you're going to leave me in the dust. So, you know, that's not really a breakup song, but we do say if you hang around us long enough, we'll probably write a song about you. So lots of our friends, we write songs about them against their will. But this is a happy one, though. Some of our best friends in the world, they live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Cody's high school best friend turned into my best friend. And so when we go on trips with them, they are so jovial, and they wake up at like 6 or 7 in the morning laughing. Like, they are laughing hysterically. And we're like, what is your problem? What's so funny right now? So yeah, we wrote a song about them. It's called Wake Up Laughing.
Y'all hear that out there all right? Sweet.
Like a gentle breeze and drops of summer rain shake the limbs of the trees while the leaves play. You bring me to life, I'm like a child. I see the world through unencumbered eyes. Every day is new, and all I wanna do is awake up laughing, awake up laughing, awake up laughing with you. Like the feel of a passing brush, your fleeting touch, it fills my cup, I overflow. A tale, a joke, an ancient verse, the novel use of a sailor's curse, the weight of your words. Everything is new. All I wanna do is awake up laughing, awake up laughing, awake up laughing. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Yeah, that song is about some really good friends of ours. And after we wrote it, Becca was like, Coty, why don't you write songs about me? And I was like, well, didn't you listen to the words? It's about you, you know? Especially the novel use of a sailor's curse. She has quite a...
Well, y'all wouldn't know
Mouth.
that by looking at me off the bat, but
yeah,
it
she's
comes
very
out every
sweet.
once in a while.
She's sweet and petite, but she's fiery.
Well, there was another song that I thought was about me, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. You know, how did you come to write that? And he's, oh, well, this song's actually about Jack Black, the comedian. And I was like, what? I thought it was about me. So.
They all start in different places, but they all come back to what I know.
Well, those first two songs are originals, and they're going to be on an upcoming album that we have coming out 1 week from today, and we're really excited to release a new collection of songs, and this next one is going to be included in that album as well. One thing that we were thinking about recently is that we didn't really necessarily grow up with this tradition of folk music. You know, I think both of us kind of grew up with good music. It just wasn't folk or Americana, roots, anything like that. So it's kind of been a shared journey of discovery for us, and including a song by this next artist that we'll sing for you, Townes Van Zandt. So we'll give it a shot here, If I Needed You. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Will the nights forlorn in the mornings born, in the mornings born with the light of love, and you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who would ill agree? She's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Thank you. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. So this is an exciting show because this is actually the last show of our Midwest tour, which is pretty wild. We've done this tour in 2 parts. Really, it happened in 3 parts, but we were out for a couple weeks, came home and played around the Carolinas, came back out, and last.
It's been wonderful.
It's been amazing. Yeah,
It's been so wonderful.
The landscapes that we've seen out here, we have seen a lot of corn driving.
Y'all, we love corn too.
We were totally
Yeah.
cool with it. We're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
heck yeah, that's great. We saw a lot of wind turbines, you know, which is pretty amazing.
That was
actually.
crazy to see it in real life. You're like, oh my gosh, there they all are.
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
driving past that was pretty wild. We've also found about the people that we've met in every single place we've played out here in the Midwest that the South, we kind of have a reputation for acting nice to your face, but then being kind of, mean behind your back.
There's the whole like bless your heart thing or whatever, you know? It's like
Yeah, which is not a compliment. But we found that everyone that we're meeting out here acts nice to your face and is genuinely nice, which is so strange,
yes.
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah.
So that's right.
That's the
That's what
secret.
corn will do to you, you know? Corn makes you nice. I don't know. So we need to make that the new slogan for corn, you know? I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. It's been wonderful, and we felt so fortunate, especially to be able to play at a place like this that has just that legendary energy and legacy to it, long standing. It's just so amazing what people do and the connection that is passed down, especially through music. So we'll sing you a song kind of inspired by, some sunsets back home. We're sure y'all get some beautiful sunsets here too, though.
And I didn't think about this related to this song before, but last week I said we had to do the tour in 3 parts because we were out and we parked our car in Peoria, and Becca's mom back at home told us that our dog was not doing well. Her name was Folly, and we had her for a little over 13 years. And so we immediately, left our car there at our friend's house, and we flew home. And we slept on the floor with her, and then she passed that next morning laying right next to us.
Mm-hmm. Had about 12 more hours with her, and yeah, we would not have missed it for the world. It was just right where we needed to be. That's why we weren't at Codfish Hollow, because it was just trying to get back.
We missed
yes,
the first
it
night,
was.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was just absolutely crazy trying to get back out, Labor Day weekend, all this stuff. But yeah.
But this song is about friendship, and it was inspired by Becca and I. I think we're walking around our neighborhood at home, and it was just that perfect time of day. It was like golden hour, sunset was going down. It was a beautiful sky, and this song is called Cotton Candy Sky. And Becca was like, you know what? It just kind of seems like that song is from Folly's point of view in a way. So we'll try to get through it for you.
Cotton Candy Sky. This one's for Folly. There is a whistling part, just to warn y'all. So if y'all are good whistlers, please help us, because we're not good whistlers. Y'all join in next time on that.
I wanna walk right by your side beneath the cotton candy sky. And if you ask me how I feel, I'll tell the truth. And when you don't feel like enough, I wanna try to fill your cup. I wanna do this life with you.
when you're stumbling through the darkness and you're feeling like a hot mess, and the hard times come again. What you feel, I feel it too, and if you need, I'm here for you. Oh, just reach out your hand. I wanna walk right by your side beneath the cotton candy sky. And if you ask me how I feel, I'll tell the truth. And when you don't feel like enough, I'm gonna try to fill your cup. I wanna do this life with you. When your heart is feeling weary and your eyes are getting teary and your mind's an endless sea, then consider me a lighthouse. On your darkest days you'll find out that you can always count on me. When the weight is feeling heavy and you can't carry no more, I'll take it if you let me, 'cause that's what friends are for. And dogs. I wanna walk right by your side beneath the cotton candy sky. And if you ask me how I feel, I'll tell the truth. And when you don't feel like enough, I'm gonna try to fill your cup. I wanna do this life with you. Here's the whistling part. Y'all are doing great out there. Awesome job, y'all. Thank you. Thanks.
That sounds a lot better when we have help, so thank you.
A chorus of whistlers. We should have known at Two-Way Street y'all would have the music just in your bones. So I think we might play you. Yeah. So our name is Admiral Radio. I'm Becca. This is Coty, and we have an old 1941 Admiral radio that we found for about $30. And at the time, I just wanted one because we like to have old things in our house a lot, our hand-me-downs from people, but I was in the market for an old radio, and I didn't really care what brand it was. There were a couple to choose from at this antique store. So we picked this, particular radio, and my dad came to help me get it in the truck to bring it home. And he said, "Oh, that's an Admiral. My dad used to sell Admirals in the 50s. So by that time they were selling TVs and, kind of handheld radios, but I didn't realize that because I didn't get to meet my grandfather. But that was kind of a serendipitous connection. So we think about our Admiral and what was playing through those radio waves. And in a way, even though we don't gather around the radio anymore, we still have that connection with music, even though it just continues to modernize and change. But we want to kind of throw some of those old folk tunes in there. And so we put a collection out called Songs from the Vault, and we wanted to revisit some of these older tunes. This one included, which was written in 1854 by a man who was very popular in his day, and his name was Stephen Foster. So we're going to sing you one of those songs right now called Hard Times Come Again No More.
Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all suck sorrow with the poor.
There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music, light and gay, there are frail ones fading at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around a lowly grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Thank you.
Are y'all doing good out there? How are y'all doing? Y'all good? Okay, good. We made it to the weekend, right? Didn't we? I'm like, look, that's one good thing about this watch. It tells me the day of the week. Because sometimes they just blend together, y'all. We're glad that y'all all came out to be here with us.
Anyone out there ever ventured over to Colorado? Yeah?
All right.
Cool.
Couple of y'all. Oh,
All right.
We're going to make this one go out to you then, and all the other folks here who have been to Colorado or have some wanderlust, you know? Yeah, we went out there a couple years ago. Coty and I met waiting tables at a restaurant down in Charleston, South Carolina. And this was 10 years ago this summer that we met. And we had no clue that one day we'd be right here with y'all at Two-Way Street, just doing what we're doing right now. But in those days of having a motley crew of, waiters and waitresses we were all palling around with, one of them moved out to Colorado. And we found some really cheap flights. We were there for maybe 48 hours, so we had a little bag and rolled up our underwear and our toothbrush. That was about it. Coty doesn't like that. Silverthorne.
Silverthorne.
Yeah.
It's nearish to Breckenridge, I believe. It's a big ski town. Our buddy worked at a ski resort out there.
Where were you?
Durango. My son lives there.
Oh, I wish we could have had more time. I'd love to see that.
We, like Becca said, we were only out there for 48 hours. And on day one, as soon as we got in, we went out and we went hiking and just saw some beautiful wildflowers and trails. And the next day, we were out the entire day, like at least 8 hours on a rafting trip down the Colorado River. And that was pretty wild and just fun and inspiring. So it was really a whirlwind of a trip, but we came home and wrote a song about it.
So it's called Colorado.
High above the mountains, heading back to my home, where the river cuts the canyon and the rolling wind blows. Gotta get out of this rat race before I start wanting to win. It might make a couple dollars, it don't make a good man. A little space to clear my mind. Think about it all the time. Take me back down to Colorado, where the Columbine grows. Won't you take me back down to Colorado? Let the river always leads me home. These aspens are changing, you know I'm changing too. I've been thinking about my life and just what I'm gonna do. I might buy a little land far from them city lights, start working with my hands, see the stars at night. A little space to clear my mind. I think about it all the time. Take me back down to Colorado, where the Columbine grows. Won't you take me back down to Colorado, where the river always leads me home. Take me back down to Colorado, where the Columbine grows. Won't you take me back down to Colorado? That river always, ooh, that river always leads me home.
Hey. Thanks, y'all. So, if you haven't been to Colorado yet, hopefully that song makes you want to go.
It's funny, Becca's mom is a huge worrier, and we were like, hey, yeah, we went hiking today, and tomorrow we're gonna raft on the Colorado River. She's like, don't do it.
This is a woman that tells me not to get in the ocean either, and I believe her. I'm like always so scared of the ocean. So she was like, "Don't go in the river." So she was worried. She was worried. But see, then we wouldn't have gotten that song out of it. You know, it's like it's a trade.
Worth it, yeah.
You got to risk it sometimes.
We did see a bear though on our rafting journey. But it was on its own little island.
It was on an island, and there were bald eagles. It was, oh gosh, y'all, it was so cool.
How do you not write a song about that?
Right,
You know?
exactly. So are we gonna play our? Yeah, okay. Everybody had a COVID activity, you know. I mean, some of us were baking bread, or some of us were, you know, I don't know, watching Tiger. What was that? Tiger Joe.
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Yeah.
Tiger King got
man.
us through those early days.
Those were dark times.
They knew what they were doing. They were like, let's release Tiger King. That'll distract them. Yeah.
Becca and I got into bird watching, which you know, that was sweet. We had a little feeder like outside our window, and we're like, we would see a bird and we're like, wait a minute, that thing was black and gray and had a red head. What was that? And we just go look it up, and we're like, oh, that's a whatever it was, I don't know, eastern towhee or something. And we
It's very entertaining.
it was entertaining for
so
sure.
entertaining, y'all, and it's free. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and we just tried to get outside a good bit, as much as we could. And we went on, some bike rides around the neighborhood and took some walks and played some music outside. And we realized that no matter the troubles that all of us are having as humans, that nature just kind of continues on.
Nature wasn't bothered. It was actually like, this is kind of nice. Yeah.
Started reclaiming buildings and such. Yeah, birds are still building nests, and leaves are changing, and things just continue to happen in nature, even though we have our own woes going on as people.
That's kind of a comfort, I think. At least it was for us. It was like all this craziness we've got down here. You can kind of find some peace in that. So we wrote a song. A lot of musicians have their one COVID song, and we only have one. And this is it, called "Troubles of Man."
Birds, they're still singing. Sun is rising high in the sky. River's still running. Jasmine's in bloom. Still blowing, wildflowers still growing, despite the troubles of man, the troubles of man. He thinks he's got a plan that he can't understand. The troubles of man. Yeah.
Thank you. What you think, Jennifer? Should we do like one more, two more? What you think?
Why don't we do one more and then we'll
Okay, let's
One
do
more
that.
and a
Let's do
little
one more.
siesta.
Take a little break, and we can grab another refreshment. There's all of these wonderful flyers here, so make sure. I know most of y'all seem like you've been here before, so y'all know the drill. But for the newbies, this is just awesome. So keep in touch and just keep supporting it. Keep it alive. Yeah.
Do you want to do the one about your family?
Let's do maybe Slow Lane. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
that.
All right.
Just do it on the fly right in front of you.
So this song is about just kind of, well, really it's related to that last song. It's about slowing down, and life goes real fast, and it's important to just kind of enjoy the present moment. Just like these moments when we get to be out and do this and play and enjoy live music, and it's really a song that Becca wrote.
Yeah, I like to say I'm a recovering road rager. There's some of us out there. We don't want to call attention to ourselves, but it can be hard sometimes.
It's taken her a lot of patience today driving through downtown Chicago.
Cody's been the one driving today.
I know, but I was expecting, there were some clenched hands for sure.
Oh gosh.
But luckily, no.
You gotta have thick skin around here,
We get it.
Drivers in South Carolina are better.
Not by much.
To some degree.
We drive a little slower, yeah, for sure, but we're still pretty annoying.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect people. But yeah, so I used to kind of just more so get upset at other people who weren't doing the right thing, and you'd see people out there just like being total jerks, and it's really easy to carry that energy with you and let it, kind of ruin your day, or you pass that along to somebody else. And that was kind of happening to me. And Coty didn't like it, and I didn't like it. But I read a little passage in a book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and that's a great, great little book. And there was a passage, and it said, become a less aggressive driver. And I read it, and I'm so glad I did, because, it called out, hey, that person that weaves in and out of traffic, you typically end up at the same red light as that person, and you're like, hey, you're like, what good did that do you? So I kind of had that newfound wisdom. I didn't really know what to do with it, though. I just thought, hey, that's kind of like thinking of life, a way to approach life. You could drive in the slow lane, or, you could rush around and be angry. And so I wanted to write a song for years, thereafter. Our home back in South Carolina is beautiful. We love it. We love our neighborhood, but people use it as a cut through. And that would make me angry, because I was enlightened, and I guess, maybe they weren't thinking in the slow lane like I was. And we had a wonderful kitty cat, and I was so connected with her. And there was an accident. I knew one day this day might come. And so we lost Penny Lane, our cat. And I don't know who did it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really important that I knew, because I thought that person didn't mean to do that. They were probably busy, looking at their phone, on their way to work, whatever. I mean, we got so much going on these days, it's hard to give people the benefit of the doubt. So that's kind of where this song came from. Finally, I was able to write it. We'll sing this one for you here, Slow Lane. And then we'll take a little break. We'll come back. We'll play another set, and shake and howdy with us if you want, if that's your thing.
We're pretty excited. In a couple weeks, we're going over to Raleigh, North Carolina. There's an organization called the International Bluegrass Music Association, IBMA. And every year they have a World of Bluegrass. It's Bluegrass Central, and they have a great festival and conference, and all the big players, they're all there, and they have a songwriting showcase every year, and they choose a couple songs to present there at the conference, and they chose this song, Slow Lane.
This will be one of 10 songs that will be part of that songwriter showcase. So we're not a bluegrass band, we're fake bluegrass, just for the record. But here we go, Slow Lane.
Driving down the interstate, all I see is red tail lights. Everybody's in a hurry, and so I let them pass me by. It's funny how the world spins faster every day. I don't know about you, but I sure could use a break. And I'm driving in the slow lane right now. This life's too good somehow. Think I'm gonna slow down for a change. We're all gonna get there just the same. So lame. Hey kid, where you going? I'll see you at the next stop sign. Don't matter how fast you go, it don't make it out alive. They're racing down the road, all gunning for first place. The tortoise to the hare said, son, that's a losing day. Now I'm driving in the slow lane right now. This life's too good somehow. Think I'm gonna slow down for a change. We're all gonna get there just the same. Slow lane. I'm driving in the slow lane right now. This life's too good somehow. Hey, hey, think I'm gonna slow down for a change. Yeah. We're all gonna get there just the same. Slow lane.
Thank you. We'll be back
All
in
right,
just a
y'all, we'll
moment.
be back in a couple minutes.
Let's give a big round of applause for Becca and Coty, Admiral Radio. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, so they brought merch So you'll want to check out, they've got some t-shirts and some CDs and a mailing list. So if you want to find out where they're going to be or what they're up to, you want to be sure to sign up for that. We've got refreshments if you want to refill. Bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. And we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. All right.
Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Right. Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Do you want to do color and tone? Like maybe cut, like somehow, or cut on the words, or
Okay, rock stars, we're gonna get a chance. Are you coming off? Can I get a
Oh,
picture
sure,
with
of
you
course,
guys?
of course,
I mean, I'm
of
not leaving. I
course.
just want a picture.
Oh, yes, yes.
Let's do it, yeah.
You guys, I just like, it's just a weird flashback for me right now.
Oh my
So
God.
crazy.
I kept
But I'm
thinking
just
about
thinking
our
like,
life together.
but like, it feels like you haven't changed much.
So it's sad.
Really like, it's nostalgic, but it's like,
Oh,
just
thank
feel
you.
like so
Oh, thank you.
So I love your story. You guys are too fun. So much, so much. Okay. Yes.
In the middle? You be in the middle. Andrea,
Okay, hopefully there's
All right.
Thank
you.
This is how early my writing is.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know my login, and like, anyways, so that's, anyways, I tagged you, so don't worry. I'm gonna tag you, but I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how we haven't done anything. But anyways, found you, tagged you, and took some videos, so.
And y'all, I mean, I know life is crazy because the kids just went back to school.
Yeah, it's weird.
I saw that. I was like, okay.
I know, 8, 5, and 2 now, so, yeah. No, it's awesome.
And a 2-year-old.
Yeah, they're just a few months apart.
It's quite an elaborate video you've got on your site.
Which video is it?
The one where you're walking next to a river or something or other.
Oh, playing song Colorado. Is that what it was?
I can't remember what the tune was, but I was really struck by it.
Yeah, that took a couple of takes. We were with each take, we're like, okay, we need to duck here to avoid this branch, you know.
Yeah.
But that was really fun.
Yeah.
We would have loved to record that by the Colorado River, but we had to work with what we had over in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching that. Yeah, that was a fun one to do.
Well, that was sort of my check to see if I really wanted to come and listen to it.
Well, I'm glad it worked. I appreciate that. Yeah, you did your homework, you know? I mean, might as well figure it out beforehand.
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but it was enough to convince me I should come.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I was walking by the great lane, listening to y'all. Seriously, it was so funny. I was like, I was like, seriously, I mean, that hurt.
Okay, I'm looking it up, I feel like I found it.
Seriously, it's like, what? Angelic. It's like from the sky, kind of, right? Like, yes. Yes, right.
I've heard honk atmosphere, the opposite. I know, I'm like, these pregnancy hormones, they have me all, I was like, I know you said, I said no. Don't say it.
Yeah.
We're just getting started, and it's not me, it's Becky's vision, but that was
This was under for me to try that's because nobody wants it.
That's true, we have a lot. We have quite a few. No kidding.
So Randy was there on the second day.
My son has a place on Fort Island.
Oh, yeah.
My brother's on Lake Murray.
Okay, Lake Murray is very close to us.
Oh, yeah.
There is. There are a lot of good ones.
Yeah, I got you.
Everywhere is easy to get to. Flowers here, right? Charlotte flowers here, Charleston flowers here, Atlanta. Here's the beach. It's all easy to access.
I find the people are the drivers here are a little more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
I do know driving down 95 here a lot of
Oh, north or east? Yeah, heading down the
26 always.
Yeah, he's doing it himself.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. I will say we do typically use our blinkers. You know, we
I also yeah. When I'm there and I turn my blinker on,
It's hard to find a Band-Aid.
Hey, that's true. Absolutely.
That was saying with
I love the blend.
Thank you. We're excited to be here. Oh, we heard about you. Oh, yeah.
Is that North Carolina? Yes. They got some good. Yes, across Your shadow, yes, 100%. We actually were in Kerrville. They have the competition, a songwriting competition. Yesterday of this year. Yeah. Yep, so we didn't see it. I think it's like the top of the festival, like during our break or so. I reminisce on that trip a lot. We definitely want to go.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Cool. That's amazing. played at late night, or whatever, like the legacy of it is. Yes, very Catholic. Oh, really?
We do a lot of
Ooh,
stuff.
oh, that's awesome.
We like a lot of swing numbers.
Some of those. Okay, all right.
Do you want to spend on loop or did you want to?
Absolutely, those are both awesome. There's we actually just want to go. It's Monica. Yeah, thanks, Monica. Do you want to do downhill? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. All right.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. I wanted to remind you all that on the first and third Saturdays, we have a sing-around in this room from 2 to 4. On the fourth Saturdays, we have a country western jam from 2 to 4. And every second Tuesday of the month, there's a song circle. Next Tuesday. And George is going to lead that. So, yeah, and there's a barn dance at the end of the month. Yes, on the 28th. And I also want to talk about Maple Street. I want to talk about Acoustic Wren next week on the 14th, the Tannehill Weavers. So be sure to check that out and get your tickets. And then on the 15th at Maple Street, we have Sage Christie and Heather Steika as a co-bill. So that's going to be fantastic show. And then next week in this very room at this very same time, we will have Mike Green. He's also very fantastic, so you don't want to miss that. And I want to take some time to thank our volunteers tonight. This is an all-volunteer operation. So we have Tim and Christine helping at the counter. Joel was at the door. Randy is running sound. Debbie was also helping earlier. I would be remiss if I didn't mention her.
Jennifer's on the mic.
Yeah, and I'm Jennifer. Oh, wow. That was exciting. Oh, and also September 14th, Gina Forsyth is at St. Tim's.
So what is the sing-around?
The sing-around is everybody comes and they can share a song, and you kind of go in a circle, and there's books.
Got a book with 275
Yeah, so you
songs,
can bring your
and we
instrument,
play together.
and you play together. Yep, and
That
it's a lot
sounds
of
so
fun.
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Do you remember the infamous George I was talking about? That
We,
played the
we already.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Yes, yes.
So everybody, welcome Admiral Radio for another set.
Jennifer.
All right.
Thank you. I wish we lived here because we'd be at all that stuff.
That sounds so fun.
Dang it! Why y'all gotta be so far away?
There's a lot going on here. Good vibes.
Wonderful legacy. It's just really, 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 really. Oh, it's just awesome. We're so happy to be here with y'all, and thank you for sticking around for our next half.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a lot of different subjects in this second half of the show. We're going pretty deep. We're talking regret, infidelity. We're talking lingerie. We're talking we're talking couples fights. We're talking all kinds of stuff. So
Drama.
lots of drama. We save the drama for the second half.
Y'all see what it's all about once we play the song.
This first song is this is the 5th time we've ever played it in front of people. Very excited to be incorporating it. We wrote it probably, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago or so. I can't quite remember time at this point. But it is a song that is inspired by a time when I was driving around Charleston, South Carolina, and I heard a lingerie commercial on the radio. And they just said something in that commercial, and I was like, I have to write a song about that. So this is called Down Home Southern Lovin'.
They're gonna want a piece of the pie later on. They're gonna say, "Hey, that was our line," or what? All right, here we go. We're gonna try it for you.
You're a summertime Sunday, a brandy cherry, runny, sticky, messy, sweet, and I'm skin and bones hungry. End of a long day, just a dog out on a leash.
I know you got it, that thing that I need. So give me that down home southern loving, baby, the way I see it in my head. I'm talking that down home southern loving, baby. Don't make me beg. You're a tall glass of whiskey, a diamond ice cube, condensation dripping down, and I'm lost in the desert. I'm trying to find you. There's not a drop of miles around. You got me crawling, hands and knees on the ground. So give me that down home southern loving, baby, the way I see it in my head. I'm talking that down home southern loving, baby. Don't make me beg. Well, knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. Got me walking through the fire, barefoot over the coals. You did me in, you put me through the ringer. Came for the honey, but I stayed for the stinger. So give me that down home southern loving, baby, the way I see it in my head. I'm talking that down home southern loving, baby. Don't make me beg. No, don't make me beg. Don't make me.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, y'all.
Whew. All right.
Well, we got the lingerie song out of the way.
I was nervous about that since this is like a church and all.
Well, that's, I guess, our most recent song. Now we're going to sing you our first ever song that we wrote together. Does anybody know Shovels and Rope? A band, Shovels and Rope? Gosh, they're awesome. They're from South Carolina, and we take great inspiration from them. They're another husband and wife duo, but they rock out so hard. They rock, rock, rock. So we went and saw them one time in a place called Myrtle Beach. Y'all know about Myrtle Beach? Yeah. It's kind of an iconic little spot, you know, in South Carolina. Sometimes it's called the Dirty Myrtle, depending on what kind of vacation, you know, you're looking to get into. But this trip we took to Myrtle Beach, we went to the House of Blues to see Shovels and Rope. And we had just a wonderful time. And yeah, we stayed at a 2-star motel. There's a lot of those there, and that's kind of where we fit in anyways, you know. And so Coty wanted to write a happy song, or a, you know, kind of a funny song.
Yeah, the motel let us do really whatever we wanted, and it was just kind of a funny little experience. I wanted to write something funny about it. We did write a song, but unfortunately it's not funny. But
Sorry.
What are you gonna do?
It's a love song. So yeah, so we had this song, and then we were gonna go and do a little video for it, and we were like, oh my gosh, we need to find a band name, and that's how we did. You know, we came up with Admiral Radio, and this is our first ever song we put out in 2019.
Well, we broke down on the side of the road again. and the light came on. And that's 3 times now in just this month. But who's counting? And I'm so glad that old man, well, he stopped to help us out as we waved him down. And he told us up the road to some town we didn't know until we saw that vacancy sign. Well, it could be the Ritz or Beverly Hills, but I don't care. Yeah, we could be in Paris, France, or even the middle of nowhere. It don't matter where we go, I hope you always know any place is just as well. As long as I'm with you, I can't tell. In this 2-star motel. This always seems to happen, don't you know it? When we try to get on to where we're going. Yeah, the brakes are shot, the money's gone. We just keep driving on until we see that vacancy sign. Well, it could be the Ritz or Beverly Hills, but I don't care. Yeah, we could be in Paris, France, or even in the middle of nowhere. It don't matter where we go, I hope you'll always know any place is just as well. As long as I'm with you, I can't tell. In this 2-star motel. Thanks. Thank you.
So that wasn't very funny, unfortunately.
It's not.
We're going to talk about a fight that Becca and I had now. I don't remember what it was about, though, so I won't get into any details. I don't know the details, but I do know that Becca and I are different in how we express ourselves. I'm really not great at expressing my emotions. I feel a lot of emotions, and I have a lot that I want to say, but I can't really find the words to say it most of the time. Becca's really good at expressing her emotions.
I'm like too good at it.
So if you're in an argument and one person doesn't say anything and the other person says a lot,
Yeah, too much to get, yeah.
it doesn't make for a very productive conversation.
It doesn't, yeah. Yep.
So this is about that. It's called I Don't Have the Words.
I don't have the words to say what I mean. You're at the end of the line, waiting round here for me. You can't read my mind, but I wish that you could. 'Cause in all of the things that I feel would be understood. You're everything I need, and more than I deserve. I wanna tell you all these things, but I don't have the words. You say you gotta leave, but I wish that you stay. 'Cause with every word unspoken, you're slipping away. It's like a wave that's pulling you down. You try to swim, but you don't know how. You want to scream, but you can't make a sound. You can't make a sound. You're everything I need, and more than I deserve. Oh yeah, I want to tell you all these things, but I don't have the words.
Thank you. Yep, I had nothing to do with that song.
You're my inspiration. I write what I know.
Yeah. You want to do Love You? Okay, all right.
All right, we're gonna get sad real quick. We'll bring you back
Sorry.
up.
Yeah, we will. This is yeah, you can be mad at Coty for this one again. I'm gonna.
Yeah, maybe you'll end up writing a song about how you were mad at me for it. So this is a song about my grandparents. I call them Mama and Papa. And this is actually my Papa's guitar. And I'm so happy to be able to travel around with it and share some music on it.
He would be really happy about that. Yeah, it is cool. Coty got a lot from his Papa. He kind of like a rock in a lot of ways for Coty. Got to meet him and Mama.
Yeah, they really had a big hand in raising my brothers and me. So this is about a few years back. This is the time when my Mama had passed away, and my Papa was trying to figure out how to live on without her for the first time in over 50 years. And all of us, we watched him, and it was, of course, it was sad, but it was beautiful, and I think that they just really embodied unconditional love. And this is about all the things he tried to do to continue to honor her, even though she wasn't around anymore. And it's called Love You Somehow. I cut down that pecan tree that was hanging over the house, lost those 20 pounds you always stayed on me about. And I keep thinking one day I'm gonna walk back in the house and you'll still be there. And you'll tell me it's about time.
And I promise to keep my end of the bargain, the one we made the day we said our vows. And I'll keep crossing off the list the things you wanted fixed. I'll try to show you I still love you somehow. I'm up now every morning for the setting of the moon. When all the world is quiet, it's when I talk to you. And at the end of the day, I'll call you on your phone just to hear you say I'm sorry. I'll call you right back. But I guess I gotta do this on my own now. But our table will always be set for two. I can't bring myself to part with your belongings, 'cause everything in here still smells like you. And I promise to keep my end of the bargain, the one we made the day we said our vows. And I'll keep crossing off the list the things you wanted fixed. I'll try to show you I still love you somehow. I guess I gotta do this on my own now. But our table will always be set for two. I can't bring myself to part with your belongings, 'cause everything in here still smells like you. And I promise to keep my end of the bargain, the one we made the day we said our vows. And I'll keep crossing off the list the things you wanted fixed. I'll try to show you I still love you somehow. Thanks, y'all.
When writing that song, Becca was, I think, in our living room in our old apartment, and I was in the music room, and I walked in there, and I was just sobbing, and she was like,
What's wrong? What's wrong?
what is wrong? You know, she thought something was seriously wrong. And I was like, no, it's okay. It's just this song is so dang sad.
And then he made me start crying.
And we just cried together. But Mama and Papa all are back together again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right. All right, well, we're going to sing y'all a song. Now, we told you we're going to bring you down, but we're going to pick you back up again. Y'all are in good hands with us, so we're going to sing you one that we all know. And I know that we got some good whistlers out there. So we got some good singers, I'm sure, here, Two-Way Street. I know we got that song circle coming up. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Maybe you've done this one there before. Who knows? This is another off of that Songs from the Vault that we put out a couple years ago. And yeah, a lot of these folk songs, you know, there's some dispute on who really wrote it, and then who copywrote it. It just, they kind of take the claim of it, and later on they're like, hey, that was my song. Well, prove it, you know. So it can get a little bit messy.
So if you recognize it, please sing along.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Y'all are good. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you will regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. That's right. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another, and you have shattered all my dreams. One more. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Y'all are awesome. What? Good harmonies, y'all.
All right, yeah, I was
That
hearing
was
all kinds of good stuff out there.
It's like a choir. Golly. Hey, and this actually picked y'all up, too, for the live stream. That was awesome. Beautiful. Golly. Let's give a round of applause for Randy, who's running awesome sound tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Randy.
Better go to
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sorry, we're just doing it on the fly right in front of you. We actually do have a set list, which is it's good. It keeps us on track.
How many more do we think? Do we think
Yeah, what's y'all
3
think?
okay? 2, whatever. 3? Sweet.
Yeah, are y'all good? Y'all can hang? You still having a good time? We just sang together, y'all. That was awesome. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Those moments are really just, you're like, what else would I rather be doing right now? Like, seriously. Well, you know, we talked about that in that song about infidelity. That one's coming up now.
Infidelity leading to capital punishment.
Nice and light, you know, nice and light for your weekend.
This is a song that was written, I think, in 1959 for an artist named Lefty Frizzell. And it is called Long Black Veil.
Ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scenes, but they all did agree that the man who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave and the night winds wail. Nobody knows, no, and nobody sees. Nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you don't have to die. I spoke not a word, although it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, no, and nobody sees. Nobody knows but me. Scaffold was high and eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. Sometimes at night, when the cold winds moan in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. nobody knows but me.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. It's hard not to smile when singing that one because it's so fun, but then I have to realize, wait a minute, I shouldn't smile.
This is serious.
Yeah. It's
Well, we'll
about-
just do a couple more for you.
Yeah, we'll do one of ours that is going to release next week. So a week from today, actually. We have an album coming out a week from today. A lot of these tunes are on it. This one is on it as well, but it's not out in the world yet, so it'll come out next week. We do have some CDs over here. We had, even though the album's not out yet, we had a couple copies with us that we brought on this
Secret
tour.
copies.
There aren't many of them, but we do have some over there, and this song is going to be on it. So this is about, it's about realizing that bad things happen in the past, and you know, it might keep you up at night, or you know, you might experience it as a regret, and it could really just dig deep into you, and you just can't shake it. It definitely happens to me, and it's realizing that you can't change that stuff. You know, it's already happened, but you can try to learn from it if you can. So this song's called Look Back and Learn.
I didn't really have much to do with this one either, y'all. I wish I could have, but Coty didn't need my help or anything, and I'm so glad this song exists. It's really something I needed to hear, and we hope that you'll enjoy it. Look back and learn.
There's a pain that's coming up from the past. It spins around and around your head, then it circles back. It'll keep you up all night, leave you hardened with regret. But that memory's filled with wisdom, scorn, and tears that you felt so deeply all throughout the years. If you listen to the heartache close enough, I hope you hear that without the hell you wouldn't pray for heaven. And every scar left from your past is just a lesson. So be patient, 'cause we all gotta wait our turn. And to give you peace, the Lord knows that you've earned. The best thing you can do with the hurt is look back and learn. But don't look back in anger, look back and smile, 'cause you know that in the end it's worth the while. They say that good things take time, but not without the trials. 'Cause without the hell you wouldn't pray for heaven. And every scar left from your past is just a lesson. And running from it now, it won't do you no good. 'Cause there's a fortitude that's waiting down the line, and a love that's gonna stand the test of time. So be patient, 'cause we all gotta wait our turn. And to give you peace, the Lord knows that you've earned. The best thing you can do with the hurt is look back and learn.
be patient, 'cause we all gotta wait our turn. And take back the fire inside that it used to burn. And to give you the peace that Lord knows that you've earned. And forgive and seek forgiveness in return. 'Cause the best thing you can do with the hurt is look back and learn. Yeah, the best thing you can do with the hurt is look back and learn. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. This has been so fun. I'm so glad that y'all let us come up here and take a little bit of your Friday evening.
It means so much that y'all came here to just be with us. Seriously, like you could have been doing anything, and it feels so precious to just have these moments with y'all, especially, you know, in a place we've never been, to just, you know, I know y'all would probably be here no matter who was here, because y'all know how awesome this place is, but, you know, we really just appreciate you listening to us tonight, and want to give a huge just heartfelt thank you to Joel and Jennifer for having us. So y'all give them a round. Thank you for everything you do to keep this alive and well, and it's awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
We're going to end this with a sing-along. This is a classic tune. It's also on that Songs from the Vault record that we put out, along with those other fun little old-time tunes. So please join us.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to lay home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away when the shadows of this life have gone. I'll fly away. Y'all sound so good. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh Lord. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Come chit chat with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Becca and Coty for gracing us with your wonderful music tonight. We so appreciated it. Next week, Friday, Mike Green will be here. But nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of the Two-Way Street Coffee House without an encore. Do you happen to have one more song? What do you think, folks? Should they do one more?
We got one more in us.
All right. Admiral Radio.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
You flattered us with that. Thank y'all again so much. Thank you, thank you. Do you want to do that? You want to do that? What do you want to do?
Bob?
Yeah.
Let's do.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, these old coffee houses, like, again, where can you get something for $1 these days? You can't even go to the Dollar Tree anymore. Yeah, I know. Well, but this is how this stuff is born, and this room has held so many just, oh God, I can't even imagine. And we're all a part of that, and so kind of being inspired by that, we're going to sing y'all one of our first songs we kind of really truly learned together.
This is a Bob Dylan tune. A lot of times we write this on our set and then we just skip over it. But this is a good time to do it. It's called "Girl from the North Country." If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on that borderline, remember me to the one who is there.
She once was a true love of mine.
If you go where the snowflakes store, where the rivers freeze and summer ends, please see that she has a coat so warm.
To keep her from the howling wind.
See for me if her hair's hanging long, if it rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see for me that her hair is still hanging long.
For that's the way I remember her best.
I'm wondering if she remembers me at all.
often pray.
In the darkness of my night,
In the brightness of my day.
heavy traveling in the North Country Fair.
Where the winds hit heavy on the borderline.
Remember me to the one who is there.
For she once was a true love of mine.
Thank you. We're Admiral Radio.
Thank you so
We
much,
appreciate
Two-Way
you.
Street. Thank you, Jennifer, Joel. Thanks all y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get home safe. Have a great weekend.
I get that.
Oh my God. See, I'm like, there's nowhere I would, you know?
So,
Yep. Right. I'm like, are they crazy? I'm like, no, we're absolutely not. They're family, you know? Thank you. It was. Yeah.
you guys don't say that. Yeah, I thought something happened with the plane or.
Yeah, it was just, you know, I don't
No,
feel
of
like
course, you don't wanna start
sorry,
crying.
you know? But yeah, so, but you get it, yep, 13 years old.
Chatham County.
Yep. Yep, oh yeah. And it's not, you know, we go straight back out, it's like, you know, so when we, yeah, it was like, so when we get home, I'm sure we'll feel it.
Yeah.
We're gonna feel it.
In a way, to be distracted for a bit.
Yeah. I agree. I know.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you this. Great job.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm so glad. So glad. So glad we could see you guys.